guys, so it's Alex, aka apGlam, and this is the second video for our collab channel, 7weekly, and this week's video is going to be about relationships. So I'm not really like a relationship specialist. I've been in a couple serious relationships, but pretty much today I'm going to be talking about the qualities that make a good relationship, I guess you could say. Every relationship is different. They're just things that I personally think are important to have in a relationship. So the first thing that is really important to me is trust. I feel like you should always trust your partner. I feel like trust is always important because that's pretty much how the relationship's gonna work. You need to trust your partner not to do any harm to you, and you also need to trust yourself, and your partner also needs to trust you. It's just a pretty obvious thing. You must have trust in any relationship, whether it's even a friendship. The only way it will really work is through trust. Another really important aspect, I believe, is communication. If you're not talking, if you're not letting each other know things, say something's wrong and you don't feel comfortable about something, you should always have to let your partner know. And I mean, if you can't talk about that, then I feel like that's also a really bad thing, because you just always have to talk about issues and problems and be able to talk about anything of that matter, whether it's how your day went or a family issue, a work issue. Communication is key, and that's just how it's going to work out, through communication. Another thing that I really think is important is not to listen to outside voices. I think it's a relationship between two people. Sometimes in relationships people can get jealous or just not like your partner. I feel like, in my opinion, you should always listen to other people's advice, but just also listen to yourself and just kind of, I guess I would say, don't let anyone else tell you how to run your relationship. That's between you and your partner, and yes, advice is always welcome and it's good to hear from other people, but just don't let other people run your relationship. Another important thing is kind of not losing yourself while you're in a relationship. Still make time for your friends, still make time for your family, anything else of that matter, because before you were in that relationship, you were doing you, hanging out with your friends, having a good time. So don't let a relationship stop you from having a good time. Is make sure your relationship is healthy, and by healthy I mean if you and your partner are constantly arguing every single day about something new, about the same thing, you either need to talk about that thing that you're arguing, or if it's a bunch of different things, you just have to fix that problem, because every couple is going to have their disagreements. Every couple is going to argue. That is so normal. I really hope people know that that is normal. But when it's constant bickering and it's almost like you're enemies rather than boyfriend and girlfriend, that's a problem that you need to fix, because that could just lead to other things. My last piece of advice, most importantly, is just be yourself. Don't change who you are when you go into a relationship. If that person does not accept you for things that you do, who you are, who you hang out with, that's not someone that you want to be with. So I would definitely just say continue to be yourself. And yeah, another thing that I would really, it sounds kind of sappy and cliche, but another thing I would say that's also really important is to love yourself. Because I feel like if you don't love yourself, someone else can't love you. It's kind of just like a personal thing that you just need to be confident with yourself, confident with your partner, and they will do the same back. Because if you're constantly always negative and looking for attention and just picking on yourself, bashing yourself, it's just not a good situation for you and also your partner. Like, sure, you'll have bad days and you'll kind of throw yourself down some days, but just be happy, just be confident, just love yourself. So this is my advice on relationships, good qualities in a relationships. If you have any that you feel are important, you should leave them down below. And yeah, so that is it for this Monday video. Also, my channel will be linked down below, my normal channel, and all the other girls in this collab channel, like always, so make sure to check that out. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in next week's video.